What's up guys, edrone here, and today we're going to be unboxing my new Fatshark HD3 core. Stay tuned. Take a look at the packaging here. It's definitely what you would expect from a reputable company. It definitely has that Apple kind of look. It's got that nice clean white box with the nice wrap here, and it looks very nice. I'm sorry for the light here reflecting off the shiny wrapper. I'm trying to keep the light here from shining down. But here you can see, this gives you a nice description of the actual goggle here, and it tells you about the display, and it tells you the specifications here. So it does have a 42-degree diagonal field of view. It is a 59 to 69 millimeter IPD range. It does support side-by-side 3D. The display is 800 by 600 SVGA. It does support NTSC and PAL. It does support 720p HDMI. It does have a modular head tracker bay. It does have a modular receiver bay. It does take DC in 7 to 13 volts, which is 2S or 3S. The power consumption is 4 watts, and it does have an integrated analog DVR, but no HDMI recording. So this will record your DVR and is known to be quite good. And here we can see we have a little Fatshark logo here with a little drawing of the actual goggles here. So very nice presentation, like you would expect from a reputable company like Fatshark. Here it tells you what is actually in the box. So this is the core system here, so it's a lot cheaper. I was actually able to get it for, I think it was $399 was the core. And then if you go to A-Main Hobbies website, they are actually having, I don't know if it's still going on, but I was able to get an additional $40 off of my order. So that brought these goggles down into the $350 price range, which I thought was amazing for this particular goggle. When this goggle first came out, it was extremely expensive. I believe it was probably near the $500, $550 mark. Now this is the core. So what this has is it has the HD3 core headset with the fan equipped. It has the faceplate. It has a zipper case. It has your 18650 cell Li-ion battery holder. The battery and the charger are not included, however. But they don't give you all these additional cables and all that kind of stuff to kind of keep the cost down, which I'm totally fine with. I'm totally fine with just having the core. So let me give you a little bit of why I went with these goggles. So this goggle shopping to me was extremely difficult. Now, when I started in this hobby, probably close to a year ago, I started out with, the Eachine VRD2s, and they've been a nice goggle. They've done what they're supposed to do. And I wanted to get something that was inexpensive at the time, just getting into the hobby, something that had diversity and something that had DVR. And these fit the bill. They were extremely cheap. They were very affordable, and they have a lot of features and functionalities for the price. But they are pretty big. When you look at them compared to the box, you can see that the actual goggles themselves, almost cover the entire box. And on your face, they kind of look ridiculous, and they're really, really big. These work great, but I decided, since I am so passionate about this hobby, I'm definitely all in, and I decided that for me, these were going to be worth the investment because I love this hobby so much, and I basically want to get the best of the best. Now, when I say best of the best, I say if you look at all the goggles out today, okay, you will notice that every single goggle that comes up against Fatshark, they always compare their goggle to Fatshark. Fatshark has always been, you know, the line in the sand, or it's always been the compared to goggle. When anybody puts out a new goggle, they always say, is this going to be the Fatshark killer? Is this going to be, you know, the next best goggle? Because Fatshark has always been on top, but they are premium. So you have to take that into account. But I figured for the price that I got these, you know, I am completely satisfied with that. And we're going to go ahead and open this box up. But I want to give you just a brief little history as to why I chose these goggles, why I decided to go with these particular goggles, and to let you know that I'm all in with this hobby. So let's go ahead and carefully open this package. And when I say carefully, this package is so nice, I really don't want to mess it up too bad. But I'm just going to cut this paper back here. Now, the great thing about A-Main Hobbies, where I ordered these, is that I was actually able to use the Affirm payment system, where you put a little bit of money down and you make low monthly payments, and the interest is definitely reasonable to get, you know, a high price item like this, or like my DJI Mavic Air. So yeah, that's definitely a good option if you're looking to get something that's a little bit expensive, but you want to get a good deal. So the way this box is, it just kind of pushes out like this. And it just slides out. It's a very, very, very tight fit. There we go. Put that off to the side. Oh wow, you see you got your nice case here with the Fatshark RC Vision system here. Go ahead and take this out. And like I said, this is the core package, so it does not come with a lot of extra stuff. So you do get a couple of extra little foam face pieces here. And it looks like, to me anyway, looks like they're about the same thickness. I could be wrong, but yeah, I think this one might be a little bit thinner, and then this one's a little bit thicker, and then you get the actual sticky piece for the goggles. So I'm probably going to be using a thicker piece because I like a lot of comfort. So we'll put that off to the side. You get your Fatshark Inspected by QC Pass. That's 2018, January 29th. Any issues with your product, please contact your retailer. And this is another reason that I really wanted to go with Fatshark. They have excellent customer service, they have excellent customer support, and they're known for this. They back their products. If you have an issue with their product, you can send it back to them, and they will take care of it most of the time. And when you're spending that kind of money, it's nice to have, you know, it's nice to have a good company that you know backs their products. And you get a little manual here, and you get some nice, cool Fatshark stickers, which I'll be putting all over my cabinets. Definitely nerd to the max. But yeah, you get some nice Fatshark stickers. They're already pre-cut out, so you can go ahead and stick them wherever you'd like. And that's it. That's the core package. So you don't get a ton of stuff, but I feel like you don't really, you know, some of those cables, like I probably wouldn't even be using a lot of those cables that come with the non-core. Now, on to the main event, what you guys and myself have all been waiting for. This is the first time I've opened this package, so I am very excited to see these goggles. Oh, wow. Yeah, they are so much smaller in person. I mean, they always look small when I've seen them online, but man, are they small in person, even smaller. So you get a nice little cleaning cloth here. It's actually a pretty good big size cleaning cloth. And you get the Fatshark battery here. This is the 18650 battery case, and I've got some batteries and a charger, and we'll do another separate video on those. But this basically just pops open. You pop your two charged 18650 batteries in there, and you got a little indicator to let you know how much battery you have. You have your little balance lead for your fan, and then you have your power in. So it's pretty big. It's not as big as I was thinking it was going to be, but it is bigger than the original Fatshark battery. But the good thing about the 18650 batteries is they're going to last a lot longer than the stock battery. So it's nice that you get that included. And here they are, the HD3s. So they got a little bit of lint on them from the case there. But man, do they look sweet. And they're so light. Crazy. So you have some volume buttons here, some channel buttons. You got your fan. This is your head tracker right here. You have your little toggle switch here for your display and your control. Man, I just can't get over how small these goggles are in person. You know, they look they look bigger on camera than when you're actually holding them. You have your two bays right here. So this is going to be the bay for your receiver here. And you can put your module in there for your receiver module. And here's your power plug-in right there. Your balance lead for your fan is right here. And then you can see there's the wires and the optics inside. It looks very nice. Definitely want to be careful when exposing these optics to direct sunlight because it can damage them. I don't know about regular light like LED light, but I definitely don't want to damage it. So I'm not really gonna shine the light directly on them. But man, they just look so much smaller in person. Turn these upside down. You can see you have your data cable here. You have your IPD adjustments here, right there. You have your RX here, headphone jack. You have your HDMI port here, and obviously your micro SD card for your DVR is right there. So we'll put the foam on there and definitely give these guys a try on and see. It says right there, exposing lens to direct sunlight will result in LCD damage, and we do not want that. But what I want to do real quick is just give you a size comparison. Fatshark strap seems very nice. But let's take a look at those compared to my Eachine VRD2s. And there's really going to be not really much of a comparison because these things are so small compared to these. Wow. Look at the difference. Just imagine being used to wearing this on your head and going from this to this. This is amazing. I'd say it's probably a third of the size smaller than the Eachine VRD2s. Now, don't knock these goggles. I mean, these goggles work really well for the price, and I've been happy with them. But I just felt it was time for me to move on to something that's going to be a little bit more, you know, smaller, more comfortable, and something that I know is backed and is going to give me great video and great quality. And that's why I went ahead and went with these Fatsharks. So stay tuned to the channel. We're going to be doing some comparison videos between the Fatshark video and obviously these video, but there's not going to be much of a comparison. But we'll compare them anyway, just for the heck of it. We'll compare the DVR, compare the quality. I'm going to give you my first reactions when I fire these bad boys up and actually wear them for the first time, for the first flight. So you guys can kind of see what my reaction is going from box goggles to your Fatshark style, well, your Fatshark goggles. So definitely stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I want to put a link down in the description for these goggles at A-Main Hobbies, so you can check them out. And if they still have that $40 off a certain amount spent, you might be able to still grab these goggles, the HD3 cores, and get that additional $40 off, which I think is a great deal to get some good quality goggles. Thanks so much, guys. Until next time, edrone out.